Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our lecturer Dr. Muhammad Zulkarnain. So today we will present for the subject Bmmh 4593 Hvac applies acoustic and vibration with the topic initiate a society awareness of the impact of acoustic and vibration of Hvac on the human health and safety. My name is Azimah binti Azman with matrix number B0920102116 with my group members Muhammad Azad Aiman bin Ismail and Nur Fatini binti Abdul Razak. We are from class 3 BMMH S1/1 group D. Noise. Is everyone know what is noise? Okay, noise is unwanted sound considered unpleasant, loud or disturbing of hearing. So, unwanted noise makes a workplace uncomfortable and less productive. Then, the most prevalent complaints of noise involve the heating, ventilating and air conditioning, which is HVAC system. And HVAC system are noise because most units use insulation padding to absorb the motion noise produced by the internal parts, especially the fan. This part can wear over time and begin to crumble and break, which increasing the noise level of air conditioning unit. There is four types of noise. Firstly is continuous noise. Continuous noise is machinery that keeps running without interruption. Secondly is impulsive noise. Impulsive noise that carries a sudden sharp sound. Thirdly is intermittent sound, a noise level that increase and decrease rapidly. And lastly, low frequency noise is common as background noise in urban environments. Next is HVAC source of noise. In HVAC system, the source of noise is a combination of different processes such as mechanical noise from fans, pumps, compressor, motor, control dampers, variable air volume, box and air outlets such as diffuser, grills, damper and register.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Fatini binti Abdul Razak and my matrix number is B0920101007. And for this video presentation, I will explain about the impact of HVAC noise to human safety, impact of environmental noise, and lastly is ways to decrease HVAC noise. Okay, firstly I will explain about the impact of HVAC noise to human safety. Low frequency sounds are the cause of the vibration that can create problems inside the building. HVAC noise reduction is easy to accomplish with sound absorbing barriers. And then commercial chillers and cooling towers, noise reduction are two of the primary sources of low frequency sound that causes internal damage from continuous shaking are a large part of the problem too. And the occupational and safety and also health administration or OSHA says that employees can suffer hearing loss along with several other problems when they have exposure to sounds that exceed the 85 decibel level. And other than that, employees also can have issues from ringing in the ears to depression and loss of productivity at work. Even an increase of just 10 decibels while working causes a temporary loss in hearing that worsens with overtime shift. Next, I will explain about the impact of environmental noise. It will cause sleep disturbance, annoyance, hypertension, headache, and ischemic heart disease. Next, I will explain about the ways to decrease HVAC noise. Firstly, the ways to decrease HVAC noise is to clean the fan blades on the air handler. Secondly, use ductless mini split unit. Thirdly is line ducts with insulating material. This will keep the sound inside the duct and the air friction noise to a minimum. And then lubricated the bearings with precision and detail to ensure it spin smoothly and slide silently. And lastly is use sound absorbing material.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. So I will continue this slide by explaining what causes vibration in Hvac occur. So oversized compressor or chiller, fans and blowers. This is sometimes done to create extra capacity, but it leads to performance issues and high operation costs. For instance, a designer might think oversizing on an air conditioner will cool the building in less time, but what is really happening is that its components are wearing down faster and will reducing its service life and leading to poor humidity control. So when you want to design an HVAC system, you not just have to overly oversizing the HVAC system, because when you overly oversizing the system, this will affect the HVAC system that I just have said just now. And secondly, water pumps. Water pump is system that use hydraulic piping, can reduce vibration with choosing adequate and damping pads. So when you're choosing a water pump, actually we have so many water pump types in our market. So when you choosing the water pump, you must find the water pump that has damping pads and also that use hydraulic piping, because this will lessen the vibration. So the third one is air ducts. When poorly designed, duct vibrate excessively due to high pressure or air speeds and creating especially annoying air duct noise. So when you want to design an air duct, you must also have to find a duct silencer. You must build a duct silencer in the air duct. So a duct silencer is a component of ventilation system that used to reduce noise transmitted inside ventilation ductwork. So when you have this duct silencer, it will reduce the air duct noise. And also, if you want to reduce the noise, you must have to insulate the air duct so the noise will not get further. And also, if you want to lessen the vibration, you also have to design and damping pads above the air ducts. And lastly is misaligned rotating equipment. If the shaft is not aligned properly, moving equipment will vibrate. Shaft is coupling between parts, such as an electric motor and centrifugal pump, so as it is particularly vulnerable. So the center line of both shafts should mesh together. So you must have to find the center lines of this both shaft, because when it is not aligned enough, this will vibrate the system. So next, impact of HVAC vibration. So first, it will transmit noise. Second, discomfort for people when they're hearing it. The third one is safety issues for those near the vibrating equipment. And the fourth, damage the structure of the building. And the fifth is damage the equipment. For surely when it's vibrate, it will damage this equipment because affect the maybe the screw or and something in the shaft. And the sixth, increase maintenance requirement for the equipment. Yeah, for surely, because if it's damaged, we surely want to maintenance it regularly. And lastly, the worst one is bone damage. So, ways to decrease HVAC vibration. First, we can use material for duct material for connectors. Some flexible duct connectors can help with damping noise as air travels through duct. For a duct noise reducer, consider connectors made of fiberglass, PVC, polyurethane, neoprene, and silicone. Insulation in air duct with a soundproofing material can also reduce vibration. So next, include a vibration isolation system in your design. It is a process of isolating vibrating parts from the rest of the system. This prevents vibration and noise spreading to other parts of the machine. Isolate the moving parts from the component that can conduct noise. As an example of this would be isolating the cooling fans, the moving part, from the duct, which effortlessly carry vibration and the sound to other area of the building. Lastly, use damping to reduce noise. So damping is one of the most effective methods of controlling noise and vibration. It is a process that converts vibration energy into heat, eliminating the vibrational energy through friction and other processes. As we see in the picture, the first picture we can see that the motor is vibrating, and the second picture we can see the use of damper lessen the noise.